Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, home to the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UL Monroe Warhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Warhawks will kick it off to get us underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will take the field first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
On the option, quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So Louisiana Monroe's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like, this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. He's past the 30. At the 45 on his way. Into the secondary on the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Commodores trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida Atlantic pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Owls were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves.
Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Warhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Coffey. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Running it to the right. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Commodores.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. He'll pull it on the read.
They go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Etienne. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And the Warhawks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is
turning it on. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Right back to the well. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Now on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Inside the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vandy. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ULM Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll give it to the back. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28th. And the Warhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeps it on the bootleg. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Let's get that touch.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Going right to work up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, ULM. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Kennesaw State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Appalachian State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the running back. Running to Green. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
And the Commodores will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The Warhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Warhawks want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Warhawks! And here they come, almost all the way back. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Makes one man miss. Bounced off his feet. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Commodores are on the move.
First down for the offense.
Gives it on the option.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Works the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes his man miss. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the handoff. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Warhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Makes the catch. It's Etienne. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, down to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Somehow, they got up off the deck, and they got back in the game, and they're all tied up.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 11 over Arizona State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown Doors. They move on top here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off to the races. Touchdown, Warhawks. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it right back to him.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Going to sling it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Coffee. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 3rd down play from the gun. Dances away. On the move at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. He's got it on the run. Trying to get it in. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, ULM! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Power football with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going to the running game. Got a little space. Quick with the spin move. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Commodores want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Right on the money. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown, and you've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Powers forward. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They want that clock to run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here comes the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The kick is on its way. He takes it at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Well, no mystery here. Third in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage, and these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback takes a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.